Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, wherever you are. My name is Kule Godwin Kabruma, the Get P2P merchant, the P2P ranger, Uganda. Today, I'm introducing to you the easiest, fastest, and most affordable way to trade crypto in Uganda. That is get.com P2P. Zero fees, 24/7 support, mobile money integration. Of course, this is not just about trading, this is about financial freedom for Ugandans. And we shall start right away. What we're going to cover like three aspects where we shall start by understanding P2P trading, what it is and how it works. Secondly, why get.com P2P stands out. Of course, having zero fees, over 100 payment methods, then 24/7 support. Then thirdly, we shall talk about how Gate compares to competitors like Binance, OKX, BTGate, among others. Then fourthly, how you become a merchant easily here in Uganda on Gate.com. Then we shall also talk about Africa's crypto revolution and the massive P2P economy. And then finally, how Get started immediately. So let's start with section 1. What is P2P crypto trading? P2P means peer-to-peer. It allows you to buy and sell crypto directly with other people. There is no middleman, no complicated process, no nothing. Buyers and sellers connect directly on the Gate app. So Gate provides the escrow protection, which means the crypto is locked safely until payment is confirmed. So you don't need to worry about the other person. No, your payment is always safe with Gate. Yes. Then of course you choose your payment method, you set your price, trade with your own terms. That is for the merchant. And one important rule is always keep communication on the platform. So that protects you in case of disputes. You can always refer to your communication within Gate, not what you had on WhatsApp with the trader or the user. So why is P2P Get P2P perfect for Ugandans? So P2P solves real problems Ugandans face every day. First, we say the mobile money integration. MTN and Airtel are supported, so you don't need the national banks, of course, among other things. So, secondly, we are saying there are no bank restrictions. You trade freely without worrying about banking limitations of crypto. Then, thirdly, we are saying our currency is now supported, so we now have UGX USDT uh, uh, being supported on Gate, and of course there are no complicated forex conversions. All you need is you need a reference, and then you'll be able to set your own price as long as you're within a certain range. Then we are talking about also number 4 as the financial inclusion. So only about 35% of Ugandans have bank accounts, but over 85 have mobile phones. So P2P allows everyone to participate as long as you have your phone and you have the application. So you don't need a bank. You can do it anytime you want, 24/7, 360 days in a year. And remember, of course, that is the real impact. You don't need to, wait maybe from 8:30 to 5 banks to open whatsoever. You can do it anytime you want because merchants are always there, ready and waiting for you. So here we have one of the colleagues who started P2P business, was buying and selling crypto. He started with 200K. And now they have some millions of money. A merchant in Kampala. Yeah, of course, this might not be Bybit, rather Get.com. It could be other platforms, but it's the same way. It works the same way. Yes, so we're going to talk about the advantages of Get. And now Let's talk about why Get stands out. So we earlier talked about zero trading fees. So when you compare Get, some of its competitors, some of them charge between 0.1 to 1%. But here on Get, P2P is completely free, not charged any money as a merchant. The trading fees are zero. Yes, then of course, if you trade like 10 million UGX, a competitor might take some money from it, but here on Get, it is completely zero. Yes, you keep 100% of your profit. You also get 24/7 customer support. So if there is a dispute or if there is anything you want to inquire from the customer support, you can always contact them 24/7. We have so many payment methods globally, of course, depending where you are. Uganda, we have banks like Stanbic, then we have mobile money, more MTN, Airtel, we also have cheaper cash, among other things. And we also talked about the escrow protection, where your funds are always protected. The crypto is held safely until the payment is confirmed from the other end, so you don't lose any money here. Then verified traders through KYC. Of course, every trader on this app is verified. You do what we call KYC, know your customer. Your face is verified, your national ID is verified, so you don't have to trade with bots. You always trade with real people, real human beings. And Get is among the top 10 global exchange with billions in daily volumes. Yeah, can see over 5 billions. So this is a serious infrastructure. Competitive advantage, of course, let's compare. Binance requires strong trading history, security deposits, long approval periods. OKX requires over 10,000 plus US dollar transaction history in a period of like 3 to 6 months. Then we also have advanced verifications among other complex applications. So many Ugandans are excluded. It's very hard to be a merchant on these exchanges because the requirements are very, very high up there. So now Get, you only need a verified account because you know minimum transaction history since we just started recently. Then also no security deposit. You can only put security deposit maybe if you want to be a blue V verified merchant, or maybe Crown verified merchant. That's why you can put over 100, 300 or 500 US dollars. Then uh, also is under approval. Here you take a maximum of 5 business days, sometimes even one day. It just depends on your account. So we also have full Africa support. We have rangers like me in Uganda, so many in Kenya, wherever, working directly, yes, so closely with our business manager, Hope Hobart. So everyone can start today. You can be a merchant. You can do anything with Get as compared to other exchanges. Then how do you become a merchant? So becoming a merchant on Get is simple, I would say, as long as you have the capital. So step number one, you create your account, and after creating the account, that is the Get account, you complete the KYC. KYC, you do face verification, national ID verification. Then after confirming, you can do other things. You can deposit money, you can trade. There are always promotions, there are always campaigns among others where you can benefit from, especially if you deposit the first maybe over $20 or $50. You can always get some of them back, or you get them as vouchers which you can use to trade futures. Then after the KYC, or maybe after making those deposits, now you can apply to be a merchant. You can either go through me, then I link you to our business manager Africa. Yeah, or you just go to P2P and go to profiles, then you'll see where there is merchant recruitment, and when you tap there, you will see apply now. Start from there. Yes, then as long as you've done, you can then start. Of course, when you're approved, you can then start by making your own ads, or of course you begin earning immediately. So it is that simple, but again complicated for newbies. So of course you need capital, among other things. So if you need any explanations, or if you have any inquiry about this, we can always talk about it. Yeah, I'll have my contacts at the end of this presentation. So you start with small trades to build your reputation, then get, of course, higher ratings and more customers. You know, these people go to where there are many people, you know, where there are many trades. So that's when they can trust you. Yes. So among the merchant benefits, we talked about this already. We said there is zero platform fees. You keep 100% of your earnings. You set your own prices depending on how much you bought your dollars or USDT. And of course, you get the margin. The margin is between the selling and the buying price. You're given priority, especially when you need assistance from the customer support. Then there are always so many promotions which you can benefit from. You can get vouchers, you can, can do other things. Then also trade limits. Trade limits are also totally different for merchants. Yes. Then also verified badge depending on what you want. Africa's P2P revolution. Africa P2P economy is already worth over 6 billion US dollars, and Africa accounts for around 9.1 of global transactions. So market volumes are in billions, and USDT dominates over 60%. So, and here we are saying Nigeria leads, Kenya so comes in, South Africa, among others. So for Uganda, we are still emerging, we are growing, and now we have UGX USDT also on gate. Low competition for now, area advantage. So we are also ready to go as Ugandans. Early, of course, early adapter advantage. We talked about having a recently launched UGX USDT pair on our P2P gate, and this is where our opportunity lives. So we currently have low competition, which means more customers, better spreads being shown, and even simple arbitrage can create opportunity. So it just depends on what you want. And beyond profits, we are building Uganda's crypto ecosystem. You all know that. So we need more traders, we need more liquidity, so we can get better prices. So you can be among the pioneers who are starting this, who are becoming the P2P merchants in Uganda. Yes, all these other things, of course, it depends. If you have maybe 1,000 US dollars, I'm not saying this is what you make a day, 60 UGX profit per day. Of course, it depends how much you have, and it depends on the volume of transactions you have. But basically, this is just for practical purposes. If you buy your USDT at maybe 3,500 UGX and you sell it at, say, 3,640 UGX, you get a profit of 60 UGX. So if you have 1,000 USDT in your account, that is 60,000 profit that will be making a day. But this means you're going to sell over 1,000 USDT daily. So it could be a yes, it could be a no. So if it is a yes, then you can make this money, and then you make over 1.8 UGX per month. If it is a no, you will always be around there. It just depends on the volume and the users. But we are saying, if you know anyone who is using Binance among other exchanges, you should encourage them to use Gate, because there are so many benefits here. Yes, and the more the users, the more the money you're going to make through this. Success stories, of course, there are some people who started small and they are now big. Like I said, some of these ones are not on Gate because we started recently, but it's still P2P. Someone started with 300 UJX in January. By December, they had over 50 million money with 3 employees. They are in Kampala. So if you have capital, if you have anything, you can do bigger. You can, you can get this money. Yeah, this is not a financial advice, and of course, you should make your own research. Yeah, but these are just examples, just illustrations how you can make money. Would make it or not? Yes, just depends on the users and the volumes of trades that you're having. Then of course your capital. So phase one, someone starts with 200K, maybe 500. Phase two, you can invest the profits and scale. Then you can also build your reputation and you expand operations. So depends. Yeah, yeah. Um, Security is everything. You get users escrow protection, like we said. All traders complete KYC. We have 24/7 dispute resolution, transparent reputation system. Then on the safety tips, we say you stay on platform. You verify payment before releasing crypto. You trade with high rated users, and you keep records. You start small. You don't discuss anything outside the platform. You have to be within. If you want to chat with someone, we have a chat box inside where you can, can ask, you can interact with a merchant or a trader. So you don't need to go to WhatsApp or Telegram and you start discussing the trades from there. Analyst is not about the trading. So of course you're not alone, and if you're serious, you can always make some money. Yes. Finally, the time is now. Create your free Gate account, complete verification, start trading today. Like I said, we have zero fees, have 24/7 support, we have over 400 payment methods. But for Uganda, I said we have cheaper cash, mobile monies, that is Airtel and MTN. We have also bank transfers. So early adopters will reap the biggest rewards. Let's build Get P2P Uganda together and we make some money if possible. For those who have questions or who need to talk to me, here are my numbers. I have a WhatsApp number. I have also a number for calls. I have an email. I have a Twitter account. I have a Telegram account. So you just need to tap one of them. Then you ask me any question you have about P2P, Uganda, especially on the Gate Exchange. Yes, or if you need something else, maybe you are a trader and still want an account on Gate, I'm available. Still, we can discuss about it. Thank you so much for listening to this. Have a blessed time.